Third grade girls, third place, Haley Schreiber. Second place, Amelia Hardo. And first place, Hazel Falk. Second grade boys, third place, Andrew Stout. Second place, Mario Shaw. First place, Boyer Relo. Second grade girls, third place, Isla Snyder. Second place, Rowan Evans. And first place, Elsie Eggers. How about one more round of applause for our second through sixth grade National State champions. Well done. We are also pleased tonight to be joined by our 5th and 6th grade YSF tackle football teams. Osage has 2 teams this year. 5th and 6th grade white team.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
We have Rowan Bremer, Ethan Ruggeman, Charlie Ford, Tyson Hansen, Cade Herrick, Jackson Hintz, Maverick Howe, Justin Huffman, Ash Cooper, Grant Cooper, Jeff Cooper, Marco Molman, Jackson Schriever, Keaton Stable, Kaliki Taylor, Vince Taylor, and Isaac Warrington. The white team is coached by Jordan Bramer, Reed Cooper, Ross Cooper, and Denny Howe. Our green team, Boone Adams, Owen Bohr, Grayson Burton, Max Erickson, Lane Farmer, Beckett Howgie.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic, honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Life moves fast. New homes, cars, businesses, and families. At Town & Country Insurance, we're here for every milestone. With decades of experience, loyalty, and genuine care, we help protect what matters most to you, your future. Town & Country Insurance. Local people, trusted protection.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence. Go Osage Green Devils! A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies.
Well, good evening, football fans, and thanks for joining us here on GSPN as we get ready for the opening round of district play. The Osage Green Devils taking on the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. Opening round of Class 2A District 3 here at Sawyer Field. Nolan Peters with you. Alongside me, got Josh Olson up here in the broadcast booth. Josh, Osage is off to their best start since 2011. In 2011, they started 5-0. They're off to a 3-0 start this year, putting up a lot of points, a lot of yards, and now all that's behind you because it's time to you're focusing on the postseason 1 week at a time now.
Yep, district play. All the things you did for the first 3 weeks count as far as preparing for the next 5 weeks, and starts off tonight with a matchup against traditional Northeast Iowa solid power, the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks, and last year's Osage has matched up with them, about a dozen times over the history. I think you've got on there, and North Fayette has overwhelmingly come out on top of that on the head-to-head stuff. I know you had some stats on that. You actually had to go back real far to find Osage's first win.
Yeah.
Which was what year?
1952.
1952. A real barn burner, 6-0.
And then the very next year
was a tie.
The 6-6 tie.
6-6 tie.
Yeah. And then in 54 was when North Fayette Valley, probably either North Fayette or West Union.
Yeah, probably.
At that time. That was the first time they won. And then they went on a long winning streak over Osage. Osage, next time and the only other time they've beaten the Tigerhawks, came back in 97.
Yeah.
I was 5.
Right. Thanks for that.
28-18 was the last time Osage has beat the Tigerhawks on a football field. So,
and we haven't seen what North Fayette all that much, except for the last number of years. Where the districts have lined up that way, but they're a good team. It's great competition, and this is one of those games, at least for you and I, should be really fun to call. We've talked about that before. It's if you're on a lopsided game, either side, one side that's getting beat, it's not fun to be on that side, and the other side, yeah, it's fun to score points, but as a broadcaster, it gets a little bit tough to fill in the gaps when you've got a 50-point lead. So I'm not expecting that tonight. North Fayette comes in with a 1-2 record, but don't let that fool you. They played some stiff competition here. Mm-hmm. Some schools that are bigger than them, and so they'll be ready to match up against us. It just comes down to, I think you and I talked about this week, was can North Fayette Valley use their offense, which is kind of the clight.
Almost similar scores too.
One caveat from last year's game, Nolan, was that was the first kind of action we saw back from Quinn Street coming off the first part of the season injured, and he didn't see time on offense, and I'm not sure he saw any time on defense, but he had a couple special team spots. Playing with one hand, he had the club on the injured hand, and there was a few sparks in there. Going back, watching that game back from last year, North Fayette did probably what I would do. You got a young, inexperienced quarterback there, and they would just send 5- and 6-man pressures up at him, and there was really no answer for that when it came to that. Based on film, we'll see if North Fayette wants to employ that tactic again. That's a dangerous thing to send at Quinn Street is extra guys, and if he can get by them, that's a lot less guys down the field that can try to tackle him.
Well, you mentioned it. The Tiger Hawks are definitely better than their 1-2 record overall coming in. Their first game of the year, they played at Independence. Pretty good 3A football team. Lost that one 47-14. And then they played their first home game was against West Delaware, another good 3A power. Lost that one 41-6. But then last week they got that first win under their belt. They went to Sumner and knocked off Sumner Fredericksburg by a score of 35-19. Now that game was definitely it was 35-0, I believe, and then Sumner scored the final 19. They scored a couple touchdowns late, including a touchdown on the last play of the game. So other than that, the Tiger Hawks really had that one in the bag. And
well, they're a bit of an inexperienced team. They graduated a big senior class last year that had played a lot of snaps.
Yep.
And so this new set of starters. Not that they didn't see a lot of time last year, but it wasn't full-time snaps last year. So it can generally take you 3, 4, 5 games to kind of get a groove going. And as a coach, you're just hoping as you're coming into districts that your guys are starting to get polished on what they want to do and how they want to play that.
Yeah, when Osage last year played the Tiger Hawks, the Tiger Hawks started 8 players or 8 seniors on offense and defense.
Right.
So you're looking at 3 returning starters. Now, good thing for them is 3 of those returning starters on offense were on the offensive line. And you being a former offensive lineman,
that's a big deal.
Yep, how important that is, that communication, working together, being a solid unit on the O-line. So returning 3 guys from last year definitely helps Coach Hines coming into 2025.
Yeah, and a lot of those guys will be on the defensive line. So it's not like we get caught up a lot of times in football games, and that's the fun part, watching the ball, right? Because that's where the exciting stuff tends to happen. But in the trenches, when you've got an experienced set of guys in there, it makes a world of difference for everything around you. And not that Osage doesn't have that either. They've got 2 or 3 guys back that saw significant time too. So and that's helped them get to that 3-0.
Well, a big part of the reason why they're also 3-0 is the numbers that offense is putting together. Osage, through their first 3 games, averaging over 40 points per contest, putting up over 421 yards a game. They've scored 18 touchdowns in the first 3 games. I know
there's white hot.
Yeah, the competition, wasn't the greatest, but hey, you can only play who they put on your schedule.
Yep.
And Osage is taking care of business. They're coming off of a 51-0 shutout win at Jessup last week, and boy, that was a big game for quarterback Quinn Street. He broke the school record for most total offense in a game with it was 438.
I think it broke the old one by about 5, 6, 7 yards maybe on that.
Brett Bobinette had that record with 420 back in the 2018 football season. So Quinn Street had himself a whale of a game down there in Jessup.
Yeah, and I look for him to be once again. Quinn I think himself is just getting comfortable now. If the people at home that are listening remember the first game of the season here against Hampton Dumont, which is they dropped down into 2A this year. They were a 3A school, big guys. Their defense was pretty stout. They kind of held us in check there. We also had some cramping issues in that second half that kind of you felt like the game was about ready to get blown wide open. Got to be 22-0, and then the cramping issue started and your starters start going out, and the game just kind of fell into a stagnant mode there, just running clock. And those offensive numbers would be better, I think, if that hadn't happened. But to average 40 points a season on the season right now, in your first game you scored 22, that's saying something the last 2 games.
I'll correct myself. It was 442.
442,
yeah.
Okay.
So broke the previous record by 22 yards. But, yeah, he had 216 yards through the air, 226 on the ground.
You can call that dual threat.
But 4 touchdowns on the ground, 1 through the air, so 5 total touchdowns.
He could have had 5 touchdowns on the ground. He went down at the 1 yard line to get one of the guys, get Gavin Muller a touchdown. I'm still under protest on that. I think the ball should have went to 5 on that, but
see tonight.
Yeah, let's see. That's one guy I'm looking for here. One of the state leaders in tackles is Brock Trees. He and Gavin Muller they're just a terrorizing duo at middle linebacker.
Yeah.
In this district, I know those the offensive coordinators have those guys keyed at all times. How can we keep these guys occupied? Because if they're not, they are fast and they are getting you down. I think Gavin's got almost double-digit negative yard or tackles for loss this year. Those kind of things. So on that, I've been looking forward to this all week. This is going to be Osage's best competition to date. Nolan, for the most part, we're going to know where we stand as far as the district races after tonight. I think this is going to go a long ways towards defining the top side of the district on that part of it. Some of the other district games tonight, we've got Forest City traveling all the way over. That's a road trip over to Waukon, and then we've got the classic Northeast Iowa matchup with New Hampton, and New Hampton's at Crestwood tonight. So it's fun to just get this district started. You and I have talked about this, like trying to get into football mode, and last week I kind of felt it finally.
It's getting there.
Right? The district play always gets it going here. And once again, I think this is going to be a good litmus test. I know Coach Kyle's probably looking at this going, okay, we come out of this, win or lose, what are the improvements we need? And this could be one of those games that decides the district champion right here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to put yourselves in a pretty darn good spot.
Right.
Last year's district champion went 5-0, and you start 1-0, and you got a chance of that. So.
Right. So, yeah, I don't think Osage is intimidated. Last year was last year, and this is a completely new set of. It's kind of different. Osage is the more what I would call experienced team, especially at the skill positions this year. A lot of those guys are returning starters, and once again, North Fayette's kind of starting a whole new group of juniors and seniors that are now juniors and sophomores that are now seniors and juniors. So.
Yeah, I listened to an interview from head coach Justin Hines from North Fayette Valley, and he talked about Osage's skill players. They're well aware of that, and
Coach Hines is a good coach from that. I don't think he's got to worry about his team, but I think he's also very good about knowing the competition.
You were talking about the linebackers for Osage with Gavin Muller and Brock Trees and what they've done this year, and that definitely caught Coach Hines' attention, and he also knew that he knows the wrestlers too. So He's like, obviously, they're going to be really good at tackling guys.
Yeah, they are physical, and neither of them shy away. Sometimes you can see a football player that's fine tackling. They don't mind tackling, but they don't love it. These two want to inflict pain, and whether it's a single leg, double leg, who knows what it is, if it's on the mat or on the field, they're going to let you know they're there, and it's going to be coming all night.
I still think they have to have some inside bet with each other on who's going to lead the team in tackles this year.
Absolutely.
I mean, just the way that those two fly around, and they're like fighting over who's going to get the tackle. There's got to be some type of.
There's been some times if you go back and watch the film, 0 or 5's in on the tackle, maybe slips off, and then the other one kind of cleans up on it. That they're going to get the tackle.
Mm-hmm.
you can see a hand slapping the ground, probably knowing, okay, that one should have been in my tally, but it's over there now. So.
Well, Josh, real quickly, let's take a quick break here, and then we'll come back and get you ready for the coin toss and opening kickoff. Want to say a big thank you to our Osage Booster Club sponsors. You see our Emerald sponsors, their logos rotate up in that top left corner, but throughout the night we'll read off some more sponsors, our Emerald level, Platinum level, and Gold level Booster Club sponsors. And, if you're watching from afar, you can't make it, and you want to contribute to GSPN. GSPN is a partnership with Osage Community Schools and the Booster Club. A lot of that money goes, obviously all the money goes funneled right back into the school. And I know there's kids working behind the scenes. We got a cool graphic tonight. Tonight is CUSB Bank touchdown night. For every touchdown scored by Osage will be $100 donated straight into the Booster Club. So kids got some graphics for that. So hopefully we can turn that thing on a few times, but we know it's going to be tough because these Tiger Hawks know how to play some ball. The football team's getting ready to run out on the field real quick. I don't know. I know we got Aiden Wickham, our camera operator, again tonight. He ran our camera down in Jessup last week and did an outstanding job. But, you can hear the music come on here. The Green Devils getting ready to make their way here to Sawyer Field, the second home game of the year. It feels like it's been forever since the last time has kicked off here at Sawyer. All the way back in week 1, a 22-8 victory over Hampton Dumont Cal. And like you already mentioned, Josh, a game that kind of felt, just like North Fayette Valley's game last week at Sumner Fred. A game that truly felt more lopsided than what the final score showed.
Yes, and that's. But I look at it from the other standpoint of that was also a learning spot for Osage in week 1. There's some guys that got some time out there, and it wasn't the last 5 minutes of a blowout game. They had to perform. That was a 2-score game with a quarter and a half to go. So
we will let you listen in to the Osage Pet Band, led by band director Jeff Kirkpatrick. We will let you listen to tonight's national anthem here at Sawyer Field.
Please rise and join in the playing of our national anthem.
Well, the marching band is always putting on one heck of a show here at Sawyer Field.
The pride of the Green Devils.
Yep, we'll listen to them at halftime. What's the theme again this year?
The theme is music from the movie Wicked.
All right.
So it's been a long time since they've played, I guess I should say the movie, but the Broadway play Wicked. I believe talking with band director Jeff Kirkpatrick, They did play this about 10, 12 years ago. But usually there's a rotation of the classes, kind of the Bon Jovi halftime show, the Kiss halftime show, Journey, and I'm trying to think, there's one other one in there, but yeah, it's fun to everybody throw a wrinkle in it. And, Nolan, I was noticing here while this is going on, another nice crowd here tonight in Osage. It also helps that it's a beautiful about 78 degrees. I'm guessing. 68. It's 78 in the booth here, I think.
Oh,
so.
yeah, there's no air movement.
There's no air movement, so.
Hey, at least we're inside, and there
is there potential for rain?
Maybe. I mean, looking south of us, it looks like it might split us on the radar, but there's all sorts of little pop-up showers. But I don't care. We're inside tonight. So they just did the coin toss. It looks like the Tiger Hawks win the toss. They defer. Now Osage will receive the opening kickoff. Green Devils will work left to right, which is north to south here at Sawyer Field here in the opening quarter. So Green Devils got their Iowa State look. The white helmets, black jerseys, white bottoms.
Yeah,
the 2024 Iowa State Cyclones out there.
Yeah. A little bit of that stormtrooper look. So the helmets with that. So the Osage decal on the helmets has changed slightly in the last few years. It used to just be a straight up block style O, and now it's O with Osage overlaid on a kind of a curvature to it. Sharp looking logo. It's kind of I think there was a decision a few years ago. Let's get something kind of a standard look on a lot of our activities on that. Even tonight, like your shirt's got the same logo. You see it on just about everything now. So
I'm trying to figure out if the pride sticker for Osage is the same as it's been over the last few years, or is it a pitchfork? Now I can't. We'll have to
take a look at that. Yeah,
we'll have to have him hook us up some. Maybe the video guy should be getting.
The video guy should be getting. Every time he does, he get a pride sticker.
Well, we are ready to get this thing going as Kendrick White is going to have the ball teed up for the Tiger Hawks. Back to return for Osage on the far side of the field. Quinn Street. Near side is Sage Christensen. We are about ready to get district play started. The reigning district champion, Tiger Hawks in North Fayette Valley, taking on last year's runner-up, the Green Devils of Osage. White will run up and kick this one off, and we are underway in district play as Street will catch it at about the 5. Near side return gets across a 20, and he'll be tackled right there, and Osage will have first down and 10.
Boy, he had a lane too. We just didn't get a block on it. Looked like it might have been a Lundgren there that got him cleanly, but Osage with okayish starting position at the 24.
Osage coming off of 578 yards of total offense at Jessup last week, tied for 4th all time.
And that was after a slow first quarter start.
They'll be in the gun. Gavin Moeller in the backfield with Street. They'll bring Dodd in motion. He'll fake it. On the run, throwing deep, going to Uhlenhop. He'll make the catch at the 40 to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Osage.
We got a flag here. I don't know what that is on the far side. I don't know what that is. Maybe it was pass interference.
It might have been we'll see what the call is.
Let's see. The crowd's either going to erupt or riot. It looks like it's
sideline warning on Osage. Well, no.
Well, the flag is over there. I'm thinking it was on Fayette. I wonder if the side judge maybe. You're supposed to stay off of the sideline. There's lines in front of us here, and if you're in there, they can get you a flag on that. Nothing malicious. It's more of a housekeeping flag. So.
76 yards on the first play of the game. This Osage offense has been a big play offense through the first 3 weeks, and Josh, they do it again. The PAT by Burkhart up on the way and good.
All right. Well, that's one way to start off district play here. So I wondered if we might not see that right off the bat. North Fayette is an aggressive defense. They come out in a 4-4, is their base. But against a team like Osage, a lot of times they got to take that extra linebacker and get him into kind of a pass protection mode. Nice fake handoff to, I think that was Severn Dodd coming in, and then Quinn had perfect timing, perfect throw. I saw that as Griffin Eulenhoff put him right on the deep post is what that was, right across the middle. Once again, if you don't have a lot of safeties back there, that's hard to cover.
76 yards. That's the fourth time those two have connected.
Well, that's a tone setter for at least on offense, defense on that side of the ball. So
now Dalton Burkhart will kick off for Osage. Berkey kind of shanks it a little bit. It's on the ground, live ball.
Osage got it.
Holy cow. Josh, the Green Devils couldn't have asked for a better start. A shanked kick, and Osage will recover at the North Fayette Valley 42-yard line.
That's the most Berkey thing ever, if I'm calling it out right now. And that thing come off, and it was spinning like a top, which is an absolute nightmare for anybody to try to recover, because that thing is running around like a whirling dervish.
Better to be lucky, I guess.
Be lucky than good, right?
Yep. So second play coming up here for the Green Devils. Empty set, quarterback keeper Street lost his footing, falls forward to the 39 of North Fayette Valley. About a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Going into a quick here. I like this little tempo.
So there's a lot of Jessup. They'll throw it out to Dodd, high pass, and now he drops it.
And that's the bad part of that is you can see that right there.
Pass intended for Dodd.
Dodd's got to secure that. He was already looking ahead before his face mask turned away before that ball got into his hands. So
third down. And
we're going to call it
about 7.5.
7.5, yeah.
I'd say, but we're definitely in 4 down territory, you would think, unless you go backwards here. As Dodd comes in motion, Osage will roll right. Street looks downfield. He's got Christensen there. And he makes a catch for a first down.
Yep.
Sage Christensen with the reception.
And I talk a lot about Brock Trees on defense, but Brock there on offense, nice job of setting the edge. A little double team there with the right tackle just to make sure somebody's not coming up the field into Quinn Street's face.
5th catch of the year for Sage Christensen. He leads Osage in interceptions. He's got 3 of them. He had 2 last week against Jessup. Osage will go on the ground to Brock Trees, and he reaches forward, maybe for a gain of a half yard, if anything.
Nice job by the North Fayette Valley defensive line there. Those guys have some experience. Very good at getting off that block there. So
2nd down and 9 coming up for Osage, under 10:40 to play here in the opening quarter. Getting 2 possessions before the Tiger Hawks get 1. Scored on the first play of the game if you just tuned in, and then on the kickoff, Osage shanked it but recovered it. So a tough break for the Tiger Hawks. Street throws middle. It's caught by Dodd. He's cut down around the 23-yard line. A gain of about 5 on the play.
That's good. So that's a well-designed play. You've got receivers coming out of the backfield flowing to Street's left, and then he's able to come back and get Dodd out of the backfield, coming back to the right. So that's a tough look for linebackers and safeties trying to figure out where you're going to go with that ball.
So 3rd down and 4. The Green Devils, as they'll go 2 receivers at each side. Brock Trees to the left hip pocket of the senior leader, Quinn Street, and he's going to take off and run. He loses the football, and it is picked up by the Tiger Hawks, it looks like. We're waiting for the official call, and it is. It's going to be a turnover by Osage. Street just had it pop out of his hands.
Ball security.
Each team is, well, I guess Osage, that's their first turnover. It doesn't count as a turnover for the Tiger Hawks in the kickoff, as they never
possessed the ball.
So we'll see a sophomore quarterback here, Kane Rogers, for North Fayette Valley. And boy, he's watching him on film. He definitely doesn't play like a sophomore. He's very athletic in the shotgun here. High snap, he pulls it down. He'll throw near side, almost intercepted and then almost caught. They're trying to swing it out to Jackson Lundgren. a name very familiar on a wrestling mat for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, Quinn had that diagnosed really, really well on that. And the sophomore quarterback from the film we've watched there, he's not afraid to just chuck it deep.
He loves his arm. He's got a strong arm, and he's got a couple of solid wide receivers as well. 2nd down and 10. They'll go on the ground, running with Jackson Lundgren, trying to run lateral, but you can't do that on this Osage defense. They are too fast.
Severn Dodd, Brock Trees on there.
That's going to be a loss there for
about a loss of 1.
The Tiger Hawks. Osage in Class 2A. I believe they might be the leader in Class 2A for tackles for loss.
It would not surprise me.
3rd down and 11 for North Fayette Valley. Their opening possession is Rogers in the gun. Lundgren right beside him. They'll go middle screen. It's caught. Bounces off a tackle. That is Ryan Griffith. Junior fullback makes a catch. It's going to bring up 4th down, though.
Yep, gain of about 5 on the play. Should be a punting situation.
4th down and 6 coming up here for the Tiger Hawks. So they'll bring out their punter. It's Kendrick White.
Yeah, I was watching him in pregame. He's got a big leg, but he's inconsistent. So we'll see how this goes.
Osage going to make sure he punts, though, too. They got caught on a fake punt last week. Nice punt by White. Christensen will make the catch. He's got some room to run. He's close to midfield. He's taken out of bounds.
Right
over
about
there
midfield.
On the Tiger Hawk sideline.
Call it the 49, 48, somewhere in there.
So, all right, Osage offense back to the field. Scored on a 76-yard touchdown pass in the first play of the game, and then a turnover on their last drive.
Yeah, that was, and I wonder if we might see some of that tonight. The field is damp. It rained here most of the day.
Green Devils come out here 1st down and 10. Ball right at midfield. Looks like Gavin Mueller is back in the backfield. They'll fake it to him. They'll throw quickly. Catch made by Uhlenhop. He's out of bounds. Not before he gains about 8 on the play.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of those throws will be there tonight, and that's just taking what's given to you. Now, obviously, we get closer to that end zone, that coverage will roll up tighter.
Actually, that is a gain of 8. Couldn't read the chain kept moving over there. So about a yard and a half to go here on 2nd down for Osage. It's Quinn Street. They'll go power to the right, running behind his blockers. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 30, and then pushed out of bounds at around the 26.
For a tackler out there, and if he can get by that tackler, it's bonus yards.
Osage inside the 30 for their 2nd straight possession. But put the ball on the ground on their last trip, seeing if they can extend this 7-point lead here. 1st and 10. Christensen comes in motion. They'll bring him back. They'll hand it off to him, and Sage nowhere to go. He cuts back to his right, though, and he's got a little wall. Gets across the edge, and he's going to be cut down around the 22-yard line.
Coach probably not like that like there, but Quinn threw a shoulder into a block there, popped him for. He's the one who got him them 3 yards. But I'd rather not have our starting quarterback being lead blocker.
That's a gain of about.
Looks like 4, 3.5, 4.
Yep.
Somewhere in there.
Get that darn turf field here so we can read those hash marks a little bit easier.
The timer and the scoreboard working on the feed.
So far. I know we've been having some internet issues here. 2nd down, Osage will fake it. They're trying to get it to Dodd. Street throws, it's caught. Dodd on the far side. We got a late flag coming in too. Might be actually a block in the back as well.
That's unneeded at that point. I mean, North Fayette's a good team, so penalties like this are.
Block in the back.
Yeah, if you got the back of the jersey in front of you, the play's going to be what it's going to be. Spot foul, looks like, so takes them back, makes it 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14, something like that. So
Oh, we do have an issue on the scoreboard. I don't know what's going on here.
the clock stuck, is it?
Yep. We'll work on it.
Yep. We'll go to radio mode.
So 2nd down and 13 for Osage Street. Now he'll take off and run. And he's going to get up to 30 and be stopped right there.
Yeah, and we're learning right now that we've stepped up a little bit in competition here, especially Quinn right now. The gaps aren't quite as wide as they used to be. Part of that is maybe needing to lean on their defensive line. The longer you can lean on those guys, the easier this game will get. Brings up 3rd and 15. Quinn on the shotgun, rolls to his left. You got to get, yep, we're stuck in the mode here.
Griffith with the sack for the Tiger Hawks.
Well, fourth down is 4-down territory. And we're going to get that with Quinn all season. That's what those plays sometimes turn into big plays, and sometimes they turn into loss of yards. So
there we go. We got it.
All right. So the last 3 plays, Osage has gone backwards. It is now 4th, and I'm going to call it 18.
We'll go with it. All right, Street throws middle of the field, going deep. It's deflected, and nice play there by North Fayette Valley, because you intercept that, you might be starting inside your own 10. They deflect the pass, and
First down, Tiger Hawks.
they get good starting field position here.
Man, Nolan, get that thing fixed. My phone is blowing up.
We got it.
People are not listening to us call it 7-0. So
We got it. Sorry, yeah, 7-0.
Good Lord.
Well, it is what it is. The internet's been glitchy here tonight. I don't know what it is here at Sawyer Field. We have not had as strong as internet like we did the first few weeks. It was working on my computer, but for some reason not going into the stream. So 1st down and 10, Tiger Hawks. They're going to go on the ground. I believe that's number 6, Jackson Lundgren.
Okay, now we've got
now another flag coming in.
So now we've become frustrated. Gavin Muller with the tackle threw him to the ground. There's a free 15. It is time to probably lock in and focus.
So it looks like a gain of about 2.
Well, I think it
plus personal foul, another 15 being tacked onto it.
You hear the whistle, you can't do that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct to call against the Green Devils.
So that's going to put North Fayette at the 50-yard line. So 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Green Devils. Man in motion, they'll hand it off to him. That's number 1, Mason Hines. I believe the coach's son, and Mason, a junior, he gets about 7 on the run.
That's the last I'll say about a penalty like that. Is it gives that offense a breath of fresh air at midfield, and now the playbook's totally open.
Kind of feels like 2023 all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're coming off a high of scoring right away, and now you've been stopped a couple times, and now some frustration sets in.
Rogers under center, hands off to the tailback, and Lundgren nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped in the backfield, bring up 3rd down.
And that's the way to respond to it. Is you know,
3rd and short.
Last play, our defensive end, outside linebackers totally got pushed inside. On this one, held their ground. Boy, that was a nice forward progress spot. I'll give them that.
Right back to the line of scrimmage there. So 3rd down and 2 coming up. Inside Green Devil territory as a sophomore quarterback. Caden Rogers will go under center. Tiger Hawks go on the ground. This is 0, Ryan Griffith, and he's
going to be right at it. Depends on where this side judge.
It'll depend on the spot.
I think this side judge has him about a foot short. About a foot short.
Yep. It is going to be 4th and inches.
Fourth and basically less than 1. 4th and half a yard. 4th
down coming up here for the Tiger Hawks as Quarterback will bring the play in.
This is where you got to watch that snap count.
Yep. Getting that wing tee. Griffith and Lundgren in the backfield. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak, and the sophomore quarterback, he's got it. It's going to be a first down.
Well, we didn't line anybody right up over the center. We went to more of a 4 down, which was inviting that.
First down, Tiger Hawks.
So Osage needs to respond here.
So inside the 40, ball spotted at the Osage 39. Tiger Hawks got some momentum here, down by 7. They go right to the fullback, Griffith.
Looks like about a gain of 2.
It's up to
Griffith on the carry
on the 36.
Hawks, tackled by Muller and Machen. Second down.
About second down and 7. A long 7. For North Fayette, as we're under 3 minutes. Uh-oh. Josh, you got to get the clock rolling, my man. That's on me.
Yeah.
It has been issues for everybody here at Sawyer.
As long as the live action's still going.
I think so.
Though, we got to have a flag somewhere, right?
Back to pass. Sophomore quarterback throws. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Kyler Bertram.
Okay, I thought the tight end left about a half snap too early, but
Well,
the NFL, we're seeing snap count really doesn't matter. So,
yeah, the Tiger Hawks, they've been called for some penalties in the first 3 weeks. If you watch them close, I don't know how their cadence is. You can't hear it, but there's times where it really does look like guys are leaning forward.
I don't know why the clock is stopped out here.
A little bit. It was an incomplete pass.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Third down,
Oh,
along 7. Little twitch there, nothing. They'll hand it off. Lundgren,
He's got
far side
all
of the
sorts
field.
of room out there.
He'll try to cut up. He's going to be tackled. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and manageable as he gains about 4 to 5 yards.
4th and short.
4th and about 2. All right, this is where you kind of got your linebackers in perked up mode here.
Rogers goes under his center. He'll hand off Lundgren again. Almost the same play. He cuts up and he lunges forward. He's got the first down.
Yep. But I'm going to harp on this. Left guard over there jerked his elbow back at the snap, and that's I don't know how that's not called. Well, and this is what we were looking forward to, Nolan, tonight, was when you got a team that's got an offensive line like this, they're heavy across the right side, big time. That's all seniors.
They'll go fullback dive right up the gut to Griffith.
Yep, they found something here.
He's got about 7 or 8 on the gain.
Second and short.
Little bit of gap integrity there for us.
Good drive going here for the Tiger Hawks as they are in the red zone. Rogers under his center. And he's going to try to keep it, and the young man has just got nowhere to go. All sorts of black jerseys will bring him down for a loss.
Christensen, first one there. Nice job. Nice job.
Rogers, the ball
Loss of about 2 or 3. It's going to be a loss of 3. So 3rd down and 5 coming up as we got 50 seconds to go in this first quarter.
I don't know if that was going to be him just keeping it and going with it, or if there was going to be kind of a bootleg out kind of pass play, but Christensen had that stopped right from the beginning. .30 seconds left. Yep, they'll have to snap it. One more play.
Rogers Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
All right, Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back with you here at Sawyer Field. As again, we're still having all sorts of technical difficulties here on first and goal. That's going to be a touchdown there for North Fayette Valley to open up the second quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nolan. They tried running to the left side here tonight, and the last handful of runs to the right have all been real successful here. So Osage defense has got a little work to do on figuring that out.
So Lundgren on that touchdown run. That is his second touchdown of the year. Got to watch out for that little swinging gate. They've done it before. They'll line up for a PAT here for Kendrick White. He's 3 for 3 on the year on PATs. Trying to tie this one up early in this second quarter. The kick is on the way, and he's got it right down the chute. So 7-7 score off of that a 4-yard touchdown run by Lundgren.
All right, we got a game. Well, in my opinion here, Nolan, this is a big drive already in the game as far as the Green Devils go. Is you've had plenty of opportunities here to put a spread out on this game, and you kind of point blank left points on the table. And so here's an opportunity to grab the momentum again.
For the halftime field goal kicking contest. Go to the CUSB tent.
That's one thing we haven't seen a lot of this year, Nolan, is kick returns.
Nope.
On that. So we have yet to pop one here this year. I think we've been close a couple times, just one missed assignment, and we're off to the races. So.
Well, it's got to be one of those nights, just technical-wise, huh?
Yeah.
All right. We'll just have to live with it. As White will kick this one off. Street and Christensen back to return for Osage. And we have a penalty here. Offsides. That's going to back up the Tiger Hawks 5 yards on the kickoff.
Yep. Nolan, as a return man, does that do much for you? A 5-yard back? Do you come up another 5 yards, or you just kind of?
Yeah. As a return man, yeah. If you're standing about at the 5, he'd come up. We'll see. White's got a good leg in him. He's got 4 touchbacks on the year, so an extra 5 yards still might not mean much to him. North Fayette Valley, they've always had good kickers.
Yeah.
Lincoln Ashelman, the last couple of years we saw him. I mean, they have a very good soccer program over there at West Union. So translates to a lot of good place kickers on the football field.
Get a lot of specialized help.
So White will just back up 5 yards and do it again. This is a low knuckleball. Osage will pick it up at the 25. This is Severin Dodd. Gets to the 34, and he'll be stopped there. 1st and 10, Osage. Around their own 35.
That was kind of the perfect kickoff. So
down on the return, tackled by Gam.
Spot him at the 30.
I thought he had a few more yards on progress.
All right, so Osage offense, their last 2 possessions, a turnover, a fumble, like they had a fumble, and then a turnover on downs.
Yep.
Their last possession. So.
Yep.
But they were both good drives. They got inside the Tiger Hawk 30 and then stalled. So first play of the game, though, they struck gold for 76 yards. Quarterback keeper for Street. And he'll fall up to the 38-yard line.
He is just so elusive. You know,
Street, the ball carrier.
It looked like he's going to get nailed there, and he just slips a tackle, and it's 5 more yards. So. Good hustle from Lane Kleppe, I believe that's how you say it. Defensive tackle, he come running clear out there to help wrap that up. That's good hustle from a big man.
Second down.
I feel like
4.
he might be a wrestler.
He is.
Okay.
Yep. A few of those names are very familiar, making their way down the state at Wells Fargo. Now the Casey Center this year. Second down and 4. Street looking to throw. He floats it, and it is incomplete.
Why? What are we doing?
That was a heads-up play there by Brock Trees to basically turn into a defender there. I don't know if that one slipped out of Street's hand or what, but at first it looked like it was going right to Lundgren.
I thought he had Christensen over the middle is where I thought he was going with it, so maybe it did slip, but he also had plenty of yardage out here if he wanted to take that. So
third down and 4 at your own 38-yard line. Just under 11 minutes to go here before halftime. 2 receivers spread out to each side with Trees in the backfield. Street scans, and it'll be about a quarterback design draw trying to get here to the side, and he is going to be short by about a yard. Well, I mean, depending on
about a half yard, or he's going to be right there.
They're looking at it.
At this point, you go for it. Oh, he's giving the first down.
Osage first.
All right. Well, we're looking at the chains across there versus where we think they go, but
set my time here a little bit.
Yeah, so you get your first down, and now you're in go mode.
So up to your own 43-yard line, 1st and 10, Osage in a 7-7 ball game. Opening round of district play. Street looks right.
Yep.
Throws. He's got incomplete.
Come on, gentlemen.
Cooper, his little brother Cooper Street open, goes off of his arms, and will bring up second down.
Yep, secure that ball first and then get upfield. But the middle of the field's open.
Yep.
Middle of the field is open. Well, just looking at some of the radar, we've got something here on the southwest side. I don't think it's going to get us. There is one in Mason that might get there.
2nd and 10. Quarterback power, Street, and nowhere to go. The Tiger Hawks got some speed on that defense, too.
They do, and that's a sellout. They're selling out big time for that, which I think that's what opened up the last pass play. It was the same kind of look, and everybody vacated a spot, so.
I think, looking at the radar, I think we're going to miss it, Josh, but boy, you can feel how
it's just heavy.
The temperature has dropped quite a bit. Got a bit of a chill here in the press box. 3rd down and 10 for the Green Devils. As Dodd comes in motion right to left. They'll fake it to him. They'll go screen to the right side, and they got Brock Trees wide open. Breaks a tackle, lunges forward. He's got the first down. That's a Brock Trees that we know, running bigger than his size.
That's reps on the legs, buddy. Right there, that was those last 2 to 3 yards he got. Firm believer that's from the weight room right there.
That was a well-designed screen play.
And when you're playing defenses like this that are quick too, and that's one thing North Fayette, they have the quick linebackers, they got the big defensive line.
1st and 10 inside Tiger Hawk territory for their 3rd straight possession. Quarterback run for Street, and he's going to be down inside the 45.
Quinn Street on the carry, tackled by Benson.
About a 2-yard gain on the play.
All right, we've got a bunch formation out here.
Going quick. They'll fake it to the left, and Street will run right. And he's got yardage up to the 30.
King and Rogers from a cornerback. Cornerback safety position, got first contact on him, but.
Boy, they are going awful quick here. 3rd down and 3. Trips right, 2 receivers out to the left. Or excuse me, the other way. Trips to the left, 2 receivers right. And it's just a design run by Street. Yep. He's got the first down.
Street on the carry.
And I can't help, I think if it's my philosophy with Coach, is we're going to try to wear you down, and then we're going to get our running backs involved later.
Trees in the backfield as he's in motion. They'll throw it out to him.
Good game.
Catch. Got a flag coming in. 2 flags actually coming in there.
Pass is complete to Trees.
I'm sure it was either a block in the back again.
2 flags on the play, and it looks like, holding on Osage. And I think each official saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep, holding on Osage.
Holding the call against the
So it's barely got to put you behind the sticks, but it does negate about an 8-yard play.
These are just, they're the plays that stop momentum. We saw it on the drive in the first quarter where we had a block in the back after a long gain, and then after another long gain. Now you're, 1st and 13.
Trees goes out in motion on an island. Street by himself. As they'll throw it out to Dodd, and it's incomplete.
See, and what happens is you get behind the sticks, and now everybody's pressing, right?
Second and long here for Osage, just under 8 minutes to play here before halftime.
Well, technically, they've got 3 downs again to try to get down there.
Two backs in the backfield, Dodd and Trees. They'll go to Severin Dodd. First running play other than Street for a while, as Dodd's got to get those penalty yards back. It's to the original line of scrimmage.
Yep.
You got 3rd down and 10. You're looking at, well, maybe see where they spot it.
And this is from a line size, this is a mismatch as far as Osage versus North Fayette. North Fayette's the much bigger team in the trenches. So at this point, you're hoping conditioning will take over at some point.
Ball just behind the sticks, 3rd and long. Likely 4-down territory as Street looking to throw. He'll go out the Uhlenhop. And Griff makes a catch. He's going to be tackled at the 30 or the 28. Could be short of a first down, but
manageable.
About 2 yards shy, it looks like.
4th and short.
Maybe about 4th and a long 2, a short 3 coming up here for Osage.
Well, the ball's not going to leave Street's hands on a play like this, I don't think, as far as running.
Again with 2 backs in the backfield.
Here they come.
And Street under lots of pressure, and he's going to be sacked for the first time this year. That is Jackson Lundgren.
Yep.
I
love the play call. You just bring the house.
Well, other than that first play of the game, the Tiger Hawks have made Osage earn every single yard after that. Hard to put a drive together on them.
Yeah.
They hit the home run for 76 yards on the opening play, and since then, the Green Devils, they've been able to get inside the 40, but then drive
penalties.
Yep.
Penalties, Nolan.
Momentum killers. Now here come the Tiger Hawks, who just put together an excellent drive their last time out. Sophomore quarterback, and there's
finally
a flag on the
got
play.
one on him.
We're going to have false start on the Tiger Hawks.
Well, and what North Fayette also does is I'm not calling it tip their hand, but they definitely flip their lines left to right as far as strong side, weak side. So they're going to give you an indication initially where they would like to run to.
Got to watch out for
But you got to watch out for the counters.
And the inside trap.
Yep.
Like to hand it off to a fullback and then hand it off to a wingback. Going the opposite direction.
We are confused on lineup.
Fullback dive up the middle. Ball comes on the ground, and Rogers there at the right time to make the recovery.
We haven't had much luck with the ball on the ground this year. Osage has yet to recover a fumble.
They haven't really forced a lot of them either. So, and that was
with the amount of tackles for losses that we have. The ball security on the opposite side has been good.
Now you're 2nd down and long, about 17 to go. Ball has to get right to midfield. About 16 yards shy of a first down as Kane Rogers under his center, Noah Benson.
Roll out.
Looking to throw, and he's got a guy, floats it up in the air, and it's going to be
there we go.
Incomplete, intended for Ben Bodensteiner. Coverage on the play
Pass intended for
by
Bodensteiner.
Bryson Voklander, and
Yep.
will bring up 3rd and long.
Quinn Street and Voklander had that
Defended by
well covered.
Bodensteiner. 3rd down.
So passing situation, Osage making some substitutes.
Yep, they've been subbing on defensive line. That's the same as they've done all year. Well, here you got to just worry about one of these little quick hitters, right? The screen play or something like that.
They'll go in the shotgun here. High snap. They try that trap play.
Ball's
Ball
on the ground,
comes
in.
on the ground and recovered again by
Golly.
Rogers. Man, that kid is.
Well, it was his fumble. I think he just
No,
lost
it
the
was.
ball.
He handed it off, and they tried that trap,
Ah,
trying to get you on the misdirection.
4th down.
Handed it off to the fullback or the tailback, who gets it to the wingback going the opposite side. Osage was hitting him in the backfield. Loses all sorts of yardage. Osage, you got enough guys on the field here.
yeah. It's all right to call timeout and get set up.
4th down and a country mile here at Sawyer Field.
Okay, we've got, yep. Just watch for the fakes.
Kendrick White will punt this one off. A good booming punt. Fair catch weighed for and caught by Christensen. So Osage defense
Catch by Christensen.
answers the call there, forces a 3 and out. And they'll bring their offense back to the field here in a tie or a 7-7
7-7 game, yep. 5 minutes is a night. There's no need to rush through it. There's enough time to get down the field. Yeah, I think if Osage can put together a clean set of downs, we'll be all right.
Quarterback run up the gut for Street. He gets up to the 39.
Nice job by Jimmy
Ball carrier
Duffy.
Tackled by Griffin.
I got number 8 getting a tackle, but
Yeah, 8-0. It's about the same.
they are about
It's-
the same, aren't they?
You're right, though. Middle linebacker, inside linebacker, Jimmy Duffy, a junior.
Yep. There's gonna be a spot here on that QB keeper where I wonder if we're gonna pass right behind him because linebackers they know where number 4 is at all time and they're going towards him. So we'll see if there's something that they can pop right behind him.
2nd down and 8. Fake it to Moeller. Street rolls right. Throws. He's got Moeller open. Flag on the play, though. Moeller inside Tiger Hawk territory. He'll be shoved out of bounds, but we have holding coming back here on Osage.
Yep. It's gonna be one of them nights.
Holding the call against the Green Devils.
Gonna be one of them nights. And that happens when they're doing a good job of making sure he doesn't escape the pocket without too much trouble. So they're stringing it out. And what happens is if you're in the tackle out there, once you kind of go parallel with them, you just have to let go. And you got to trust that number 4 is going to make a play out of it.
Bring up about 2nd down and 18 for Osage. So they're behind the sticks. Street looked left, now goes right. Pass completed to Moeller. Moeller breaking tackles
That
up
looked
to
like a face
the
mask.
44-yard line.
Pass is complete to Moeller.
Gets 14 back. It's 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, and we're here in that spot again.
3rd down and 3, actually.
3rd down and 3.
15-yard gain. Well, every play in district play is big, but it's very important right here. You're under 4 minutes to play before halftime. Tiger Hawks will get the ball to start the second half. Osage, you'd love to keep this drive going. 3rd down and 3.
There's
and the
a free
Tiger
one.
Hawks jump.
There's a free one.
Offside, the ball
Well,
against the Tiger Hawks.
what I've seen now, and I'm sure Coach Kyle's now seen it. Anytime we get into a 3rd, 4th, and short,
Yep.
they are sending the house, right? And so they're going to live and die by the blitz.
Osage
I don't
at
think
first-
that's going to stop them from trying to jump the snap. I'll be
Nope.
honest with you.
Their outside linebackers are aggressive. They run a 4-4, but they're 2 outside backers.
We got a mismatch. We got Moeller out here.
Street under some pressure. He's going to take off running, makes one guy miss, and
wow,
man, gains 7 or 8 yards on the run.
Street on the carry for
Well,
Green
and
Devils, tackled by Duffy.
the offense right now is
Second
Quinn
and
Street
short.
playing street ball. And it's just backyard football, playground football, whatever you call it. They're going to send guys out in a route. If you're open, I'll get it to you. If not, I'm going to get what I can get.
2nd down and 2 coming up here for the Green Devils. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Staying in the gun. Power to the right side. Street's got the edge. He's got the first down and more inside the 30 before he's finally stopped.
And that was well blocked this time by the right side of the line. Got a lot of push. It helps when you got a lead block by Gavin Muller just out there wiping that first guy out of the way.
Trying to see, was he taken out of bounds or tackled in bounds? We'll move those chains.
Well, the play clock started.
Shouldn't have. Nope. So he is tackled out of bounds. All right. 1st and 10. Green Devils inside the 30. They'll go to Moeller. Gavin right behind his right guard, Donald Heidemann, and he's inside the 20.
And this is kind of what I was wondering if we'd see is we got is that a Fayette player on the ground?
Player.
Maybe a cramp. Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Got injury here, and the White Hats sending teams to the sideline. We'll take a quick little break as well. As you're tuned into Green Devil football right here on GSPN.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We're a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back at the here at Sawyer Field. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Out of the injury timeout. Looked like just a cramp for the Tiger Hawks. Osage will go up the middle to Moeller. Gavin is close to the first down. I think
looks like he's got it by a yard.
They'll stop the clock momentarily. Now we'll move the sticks.
Well, from here you have plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Got all 3 timeouts if you need them.
Yep. And what I've noticed is North Fayette is not subbed on the defensive line. There's not a lot of subs coming in.
1st and 10. Handoff. Moeller. Gavin falls
Just fall
forward.
ahead. Another gain of 2 or 3.
Gets up to about the 12.
Moeller with the carry, tackled by Clevy. 2nd down.
Yeah, gain of almost 4.
Yeah, looks like it. About to the 11-yard line. 2nd down.
Time becoming a little of a factor here.
3 receivers right, 4 Street. Looks to his left. He'll throw it out. It is caught by Uhlenhop, and he is quickly tackled, though.
I think it might be close to a first down.
He is maybe
probably
shy of a couple yards, and we get a timeout
call
here.
Timeout. Yep, call timeout.
1 minute exactly on the clock.
Timeout, Green Devils.
You know, the nice part about North Fayette is they are a pretty sure-handed tackling team. We've seen that play over the last couple weeks end up in a missed tackle and a big gain or a touchdown. So.
3rd down and 2 coming up out of the timeout.
Score update, if you are tuned into the Osage game, which we hope you are, I believe the team out east is clear out east. And the vaunted Big Ten defenses are on showcase. It's not even in the 2nd quarter, and the score is tied in Piscataway, New Jersey, 14-14.
And Unique Country Store and SNS Sounds. Thank you, gold level sponsors.
What a nice night, Nolan, again out here. Just a little breeze from the south.
That is gorgeous. Feels like football season, no doubt. 3rd and 2. for the Green Devils.
There's a free one.
And they're going to get a first down on the encroachment penalty. It's going to move the ball. Gosh, it's really hard to see where they got it.
Going to move the ball inside the 5.
Offsides, the call against the
I'm guessing that's a half the distance.
First down, Green Devils.
First and goal.
At the 4 or the 5? One of those two. Goal to go at the 4 is what the scoreboard's.
Give it to Gavin Moeller, and Gavin falls forward. He is short of the goal line. Bring up second down and goal. That's fine, though. You got the clock rolling.
Gavin Muller on
At about the 2-yard line,
Yep.
second down and goal.
You got 2 timeouts in your pocket.
Osage can take their time here. Going quickly, though, and still in the gun. They'll go to Moeller, and
That's a
Gavin
touchdown.
is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Gavin Muller in for the Green Devil touchdown.
Took about 4.5 minutes off the clock, Nolan. So well-timed, well-placed drive. Kind of, we'll call it bookends the first half.
So that is another CUSB Bank touchdown, another $100 donated.
Check out that graphic on the screen, folks.
Yeah, that's a kid's work right there.
Kids are working on that. I like it. All right. So that's $200 going to the Booster Club. Awesome.
From CUSB Bank. PAT on the way for Dalton Burkhart. His kick is on the way, and it is good.
Nice.
Berkey puts Osage back in front by 7. Long drive there for Osage. A 2-yard touchdown run by Gavin Moeller. 14-7.
That's a big momentum builder, barring any fireworks out of the Tiger Hawks here.
At halftime, we'll find some area scores, get a district update.
We need Lucas Johans to meet Mr. Kennedy by the field.
We'll let you listen to the Osage marching band as well.
Okay. All right, Burke. I would guess a nice little about 20-yard squibber to the up guy here would be just fine. I don't think you want to kick it real deep. Or not.
Good kick by Burkhart. It'll be returned, though, by Mason Hines. And Hines is brought down
Bryce
around the
Volklander.
26-yard line.
Tackled by Volklander. First down, Tiger Hawks.
All right, we'll see how aggressive Coach Hines wants to be here.
31 seconds to go in the half. Ball at the 25. Tiger Hawks do have all 3 of their timeouts. Though I don't want to jinx it, but the Tiger Hawks have not been a big play offense this year.
No, and that offense isn't built for that as
they
far
are
as that goes.
A march it down the field and score team. They go fullback dive up the middle for Ryan Griffith.
Once again, put a tally on. Yep, put a tally for 0.
And that is probably going to be it for.
Yeah, I don't think there's really no reason to snap the ball here, especially when you're not using the timeouts. So, yep.
Tiger Hawks are going to take this to the break. 14-7.
What a fun half, Nolan.
Halftime score here at Sawyer Field. Take a little break. We'll step aside real quick. We'll find some area scores. We'll let you listen in to the Osage Marching Band right here on GSPN. Real quickly, though, before that, I do want to thank our Booster Club sponsors. Emerald sponsors tonight. You see their logos up in that top left corner. Town & Country Insurance, A to Z Drying, Basic Building Supplies, Farmers Mutual Insurance, Hoff Celebrations, Mitchell County Regional Health Center, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent Nathan McRoberts, Home Trust and Savings Bank, Mark's Tracker and Implement, Osage Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Craig Eisman Agency, Street Chiropractic, Jensen Seeds, and Curry's Asa Abloy are Emerald sponsors. We'll let you listen in, and we'll find some scores and come back with a halftime report for you next right here on GSPN.
That by Lucas is no good. Give him a round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's halftime entertainment featuring the Green Devil Marching Band. This year we will be performing the music from Wicked. Wicked has won 3 Tony Awards as well as a Grammy. It is one of the longest running musicals on Broadway. The musical is told from the perspective of the witches of the land of Oz, featuring Elphaba, the wicked witch of the west, and Glinda, the good witch of the north.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Town & Country Insurance, protecting our hometown since 1975. Whether it's your car, home, or farm, they've got you covered. Contact us today for your personalized quote. Go Green Devils!
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back with you here at Sawyer Field. Our camera operator tonight here on GSPN is Aiden Wickham, Aiden Wickham, doing a fantastic job, just like he did last week in Jessup. Well, we are at halftime here at Sawyer Field. It's 14-7 Green Devils. And looking at the unofficial halftime numbers for you, big shout out to Ivy Christensen hooking us up with some stats. Osage currently with 14 first downs. They have 77 rushing yards on 21 attempts, averaging 3.7 per carry. 8 of 16 passing for a $137, and one touchdown through the air, one on the ground. Only one turnover in the game. Osage turned it over once. Tiger Hawks have put the ball on the ground a couple of times, but Osage not able to recover those. But overall, Green Devils 6 of 9 on third downs. They are 1 of 2 on fourth downs. And stats-wise, though, Osage 175 total yards to North Fayette Valley's 61. Now, plays, though, is 2 for 1 there. Osage with 39 offensive plays. North Fayette Valley with just 20.
Yeah, and 10 of those, I think, came on their scoring drive.
Yeah. So, first play of the game, Osage went 76 yards, Quinn Street to Madden Eulenhop. And then Dalton Burkhart PAT made it 7-0. So 17 seconds in, the Green Devils a lead of 7. But the Tiger Hawks answered on the first play of the second quarter. A short yard touchdown run by Jackson Lundgren. PAT made it 7-7. And then right before halftime, with 36 seconds to play in the first half, Gavin Mueller, a 2-yard touchdown run. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, and Burkhart's PAT made it 14-7, and that's your first half recap for you. Josh, the big thing, penalties. Osage.
At least two of those penalties were drive killers for us, and one was unfortunate. We were on the plus side of the field, and it kind of just put us behind the chains. And this offense has the ability to pick up yardage in chunks. But if a defense can string 2 or 3 good plays together with a penalty, it's going to get you off the field. So I think right now, if Osage can clean that up, I think we saw that on that last drive. That was a 5-minute, what was that, about an 80-yard drive or so? Maybe not quite 80, more like 65, somewhere in there. But a methodical, for the most part, penalty-free. We did overcome one of those again. But when we needed to, we were able to lean on them. And I think that's big. Halftime is going to recharge both units here a little bit, but from what I saw on that last drive, North Fayette's line they haven't been subbing. They don't sub. They may not be as fresh come that third, fourth quarter.
They'll start. You watch. They'll start bringing bodies in.
They'll start bringing bodies in, but there's a reason they're not doing it now.
Right.
Whereas Osage, and this isn't something new for Osage. Osage has been subbing, especially on the defensive line. Those 3 guys, there's about three starters, and there's about 3 guys that'll catch 5 to 10 snaps a game in there, and that really does add up at the end of the game. The other thing about this is for the most part, Osage in these 2 wins previous to this, could pull the starters with a quarter and a half to go.
Haven't played a full game.
You're right.
Yep.
So that's something to maintain and look out for. Is our legs ready to go if it gets to that point? So, but kind of a game we thought we might see.
Yep. I think this district is going to be. I think for the next few weeks you're going to see games exactly like this, week in, week out. I mean, it is a legit. Anybody can win this district. Obviously, that's
do we have scores across the district?
We do. Yep, we do. This district is going to be a fun district race. Other games going on here in Class 2A District 3. Over in Waukon, that game hasn't even started yet.
No, they're in a weather delay. Yeah.
Forest City had made the trip all the way to Waukon. So that is the furthest trip one team could make. So poor our good buddies there in Eggleston. That's going to be a late night for him.
It'll be morning when he gets back.
Yes.
Because I think the proposed kickoff was 8:45.
Yeah, last we saw was an 8:45 kick. So that's going to be late. And then the other game is going on not too far from us over in Cresco.
Yep.
It is a homecoming for the Crestwood Cadets, and they lead. Our buddy Jason Rude gave us an update. Crestwood leads 13-9, middle of the second quarter over the Chickasaws, and that's where Osage will be going next week, all the way to New Hampton.
Yeah.
They'll be homecoming for the Chickasaws on their freshly resodded football field over the summer. So that's always one of New Hampton takes pride in making sure their facilities are top notch, and they did it this summer, resodding the entire field. So it'll be a fun trip over at Chickasaw County for round 2 of.
Yep. And once again, a shout out to our volunteer grounds crew here in Osage. All summer did a great job of keeping Sawyer Field in shape, and tonight it's, we've had a lot of rain this week, and it doesn't look terrible out here. Some years when the rain get that way, if your grass isn't healthy, it takes a half a football in a wet field, and you can tell it right between the hash marks. But tonight it looks great. The footing's been good. I haven't seen much slipping. And so part of that probably was from a decision to not play the JJV game beforehand to stress the field out any more than it needed to be.
Before we start the second half of play, I want to thank our platinum level sponsors from the Osage Booster Club: Bush Balm Lawn Care and Snow Removals, Cedar Valley Orthodontics, Cooper's Osage Auto, Flooring America, the Canine Cabin, LR Fault Construction, and Cedar Valley Seminary Foundation.
All right, so about ready to kick off the second half.
The wind right now, not really a factor. Osage slightly has it to their back.
Yeah, it's slowed up since the first half.
So Dalton Burkhart will kick off. His first kick went off the side of his foot. Osage recovered it. This one, much better kick.
Another
offside.
offsides.
We're going to have a penalty on Osage on a illegal procedure on a kickoff. That was going to be a touchback, too.
I watched that here. He was the head of his helmet was just across that. So
that's a penalty that could probably be called more often than it ever is.
Yeah, unless it's egregious, I'm surprised they call it.
So Burkhart will back up 5 yards. Yeah, that was angling.
Yeah, it was angling towards the corner, and she went through the goal line.
That was going to be a touchback, but he'll have to re-kick. Tiger Hawks come up 5 yards. Second half of play set to get underway here at Sawyer Field. Berkey, end over end. Be a middle return here for the Tiger Hawks. And a big hit. Ball. Holy cow.
Ball. I thought the ball was on the ground. Okay.
Mason Hines took a pop.
He's a little gimpy getting up there. So Tate Tabbert coming down on that, kind of blew that right up. Noah Gallagher and him kind of
feel that up here. I mean,
that was a smack.
That was a thud. All right, 1st and 10, Tiger Hawks down by 7. Under center, sophomore quarterback Kane Rogers. Osage stays put on defense as they'll go right up the middle. That looks like the fullback, Ryan Griffith.
Maybe a gain of a yard there.
Griffith, the ball carrier.
I believe that was Gavin Muller on kind of the run blitz.
2nd down.
Nice job, Donald Heidemann there from defensive tackle spot, just to kind of stack it up. That's what you want your defensive tackles to do in this defensive scheme is don't give ground. You don't have to make all the plays, but just don't give ground.
Call it 2nd down and 8 for North Fayette Valley. Man in motion.
There's another one.
And they'll give it to Mason Hines, trying to run to the far side, and it'll be a short gain, if anything, maybe a half a yard. But both these defenses, you can't go side to side on both these defenses.
No, it's hard right now tonight.
Too much speed that eventually the linebackers, especially the safeties, are going to fly up the field and chase you down. So 3rd down and 8, we'll call it, for North Fayette Valley. Rogers goes under center, straight drop back, under some pressure, gets away from one, but not going to get away from Machen.
Nice job.
Alex Machen, his 2nd sack of the year.
And that was caused by Severn Dodd coming up the field and just stuffing that play, allowing enough time for Machen to get off his block and bury him.
A 9-yard loss. 4th and 17, a 3-and-out forced by this defense. Yeah, number 1, Severn Dodd, made him hesitate, and big Alex Machen licking his chops and gets himself another sack. Kendrick White back to punt. And Osage coming after, almost blocked, but not a good punt.
Yeah.
Not a good punt. It's got to go out of bounds inside
46.
Tiger Hawk territory.
I don't know how we didn't get that.
So Green Devil defense forces a 3-and-out, and golden opportunity here for the offense starting inside opponent territory at the North Fayette Valley 47-yard line.
That was the other thing I noticed in pregame on the punting there is he takes his time to get that ball lined up, and that can cause some issues at that point. So
Street in the gun, got Brock Trees in the backfield with him, and they'll hand it off to Brock, and he is cut down for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, outside linebackers both in on the play. So
Carry tackled by Griffin. 2nd down.
Osage behind the sticks.
part of that's going to then get neutralized if that's how they want to fire their linebackers, is there's going to be some quick hitters to the outside as far as passes go. And then if you can make a guy miss, you're off the races. There's no more help coming from inside out.
Osage will spread out 2 receivers here to the left, 2 to the far side. Tree stays in the backfield. Street back to pass. Looking to his right, now back to his left. He will throw on the run, and it is almost caught.
It's a dangerous pass again.
Yes, it was. Trying to make the catch as Cooper Street. Coverage there by Ben Bodensteiner, the safety.
3rd down.
Almost intercepted, almost caught for a first down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 12.
Yeah. Well, that's ultimate confidence you have in yourself and your ability to get the ball out there. I thought the ball was going to hang, and I'm like, oh, boy, he's going to undercut that. But good play on the defensive side, almost a better play by the receiver to try to corral that.
We'll see what happens here on 3rd down and 12. 3 receivers out to the right. Street looks to his left right away, but rolls to his right. Now back to his left. He'll step up in the pocket. Still looking, he throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Griffin Eulenhop.
That's a hard throw coming back to your left as a right-handed quarterback, and no, you punt it here.
Yep. 4th down, ball right at midfield. Try to pin him in deep inside the 20.
Well, the nice part if you're a Tiger Hawk fan is
Street will line back up and punt formation. Osage has used a couple different punters.
Yeah, their front 4 to front 5 guys on defense, especially on long downs, are able to get just enough pressure on him that he can't sit back there and survey the field.
Street with 1 punt on the year for 28 yards. Good snap. Nice punt. Spirals. Hines will let it go, and it's gonna
it went in.
Just roll into the end zone. So about 50-yard punt, but only got a net for 30.
North Fayette Valley.
And North Fayette Valley will take over at their own 20-yard line here with 8:55 to play in the third quarter. A 7-point lead for the Green Devils here, opening round of district play. And this game is everything I expected it to be.
Yep.
So Rogers will go under center. Osage flinches a little bit. They'll get the handoff to Lundgren. And Jackson's got about 4 on the play.
3 or 4 there, yep.
Lundgren on the carry, tackled by Muller.
Lundgren had the touchdown run for North Fayette Valley back in the first play of the second quarter.
All right, this is where Osage defense, the second down's a big down for the defense.
Yep.
Is if you can hold them or get them for a loss, that puts them really in a bad spot.
Wing T look for the Tiger Hawks. Try to go on 2, get the Green Devils a jump. They'll hand it off to
nothing going. Maybe a yard.
Back, but yeah, nowhere to go.
Maybe a yard.
See, is that Lundgren again? Yep, that is Jackson on the carry. No gain on the play. Actually, maybe a loss of 1, depending on where they spot it.
Yeah, they're
nope,
searching
they'll put
there.
it right back.
I think I thought he gave him a yard. Or darn near a yard.
Yeah, they actually did. So they'll call it 3rd down and 5. You need to get to the 30 to move the sticks. See if Osage will come after him in the gun here as Rogers rolls to his left.
He's not throwing this.
The sophomore will take off and run. He's got some wheels, but he can't get the first down. He gets tackled in bounds.
You're not getting by number 5.
Rogers on the carry, tackled by Trees.
So he gains maybe a yard.
Yep, brings
but
a 4th
bring
down.
Up 4th down coming up. Gotta watch the snap here as you don't want to flinch. Osage came after that last punt. How aggressive do you want to be? It's 4th down.
I don't think you really need to be aggressive to give up a penalty or a fake. There's no bonus for that. Let's put it that way. So
yeah, any encroachment's going to be an automatic 1st down. Good snap. Osage coming after it again.
Another good punt.
Nice punt though by White, caught by Christensen. Sage gets up to the 47-yard line.
A good return of about 7 yards. So
Osage defense forces a couple of 3-and-outs. Offense with the chance to extend their lead. Actually, they'll spot it. Oh, okay. One official's about to spot it. Is it the 45?
Yeah. I was like 47 or 46, but
I'll give him the. Okay, yeah, there's a 47.
Okay.
I'm looking at the wrong official.
Yeah. Well, right now, if Osage can stay out of some negative plays here, I think they're going to be all right. But the 2nd and 3rd and longs are a tough get.
2 guys in the backfield. Hand off to Muller. Gavin chugs forward. He's got 5 or 6 on the carry.
And I think tonight that is a good, right here, that's a classic example. Brings you up 2nd and mid, 2nd and easy. And now, from North Fayette, from a defensive side, now you're like, boy, the playbook's wide open for them. They can hand it off again, street keeper.
Tiger Hawk defense have been on the field a lot tonight.
A lot of snaps. They're going a 0 cover look.
Hand off to Dodd. Severin is going to fight and gain a yard.
Boy, that would. I know we don't do much audible in here, but that was certainly an audible go route. They rolled the safety up, so it was a 0 cover look. Everybody 1-on-1. They were coming for the stop.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Called 3rd down, a long 4 coming up. Two receivers will spread out to each side of the field. Muller stays in the backfield with senior quarterback Quinn Street. They'll go right to Muller. Gavin got the 1st down. Needed 4, gets 6.
Those of you at home, that's called running behind your pads. That was a classic, just lean forward and the first contact is not stopping me. So, well done, 0.
Gavin Muller, special athlete, third place last year at 175 on the wrestling mat.
As a sophomore.
Yep.
That's a tough weight to get
Basically
placed in.
wrestling as a freshman. He didn't get to wrestle as a freshman.
That's right. And he's a low. Nice job again.
Bowler with the run, tackled by Lundgren. Brings up second down.
5-yard gain on the play.
Sorry about that, folks. A little technical hiccup there.
No, I muted the wrong mic.
Oh.
Got people in the press box.
Yeah, people coming into the radio booth.
Come on now.
Where's the lock on this thing?
Trying to figure out who number 70 is. I don't know. We don't have a 70 on our program. Second down, RPO. Dodd makes a catch, gets a block from Yulin Hop. Dodd still on his feet. He's got the first down all the way to the 24-yard line.
You know, and nice job by Griffin there. I'll call you out in the first half for unnecessary blocking back, but that was a good job of just getting in the way. Get your hands up. Just be an annoyance out there.
So 1st and 10, they'll spot the ball at the 24 in North Fayette Valley. Osage trying to extend this lead here.
You're just kind of starting to see the first glimpse of leaning on that line.
1st and 10. Moeller to the left side. Stays on his feet, but he's got to spin out of bounds.
Maybe a gain of 3 or 4.
Bowler, the ball carrier,
Osage definitely leaning on the run game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of what, what happens is now the linebackers and the safeties, they've been keying on 4 most of the night, and rightly so. Now it's time to go, where's 0 and what's he doing?
Second down and 6.
We got a timeout by North Fayette. Probably a well-placed timeout at this point. I think there's some gassing going on.
During the timeout, we'll thank more of our Osage Booster Club sponsors, our gold level sponsors this year, Astrip Drug, Central Park Dentistry, Countryside Construction, CUSB Bank. CUSB Bank donating $100 tonight for each touchdown scored, so up to $200 on the night. Also sponsoring at the gold level, you got First Citizens Bank, Herd Insurance Agency, Home North Iowa, Claperick Farm Systems and Electric, Mike Molstead Motors, Randy's Neighborhood Market, Top of Iowa Auto Wash, S&S Meats and Spirits, Mitchell County Abstract, Sharper Services, Unique Country Store, and S&S Signs.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody at home's watching, but the game out east in New Jersey is tied 21. A few minutes here before the half.
God, that hit the over already?
I think so.
I mean,
my guess is the over was
probably
around 39.
Yeah, I'd guess about 40 and a half, something like that, without even looking it up. I don't want to look it up my phone, would I?
I don't even know if we're allowed to comment on it. Anybody in the Big Ten outside Ohio State and Michigan that score more than that.
They'll fake it. They'll throw it out to Cooper Street. He's got the catch inside the 10 to the 5. Cooper
Race
to the pylon. And he is down short. It's going to be 1st and goal. Cooper Street almost finds his first varsity touchdown.
I think he was shocked. He got the ball, and there was only one defender out there, and he was already engaged with the blocker. So
1st and goal, ball, right at the 1?
And that was what I was calling for earlier. Those outside linebackers basically are going, I don't care what happens. 4's not getting us tonight. So it was a pull in off the fake handoff and just a toss out to the right.
Osage in a high formation here. Street will go under center. He'll try the quarterback sneak. Gets a push from Severin Dodd. And waiting for the official call. He's in for the touchdown.
I love that call, too, where it's not quite a sneak right away until your defense is set, and then it's hard to adjust.
Another CUSB Bank touchdown tonight. 1-yard run by Quinn Street. Big score there gives Osage a little bit of breathing room as they will attempt the PAT. Dalton Burkhart, the kick. Tate Tabbert the hold, Machin the snap, and we have a penalty.
Was all sorts of.
That's all right. Back up, kick it again.
Yeah, distance isn't a factor.
False start call against the Green Devils.
We'll just back them up 5 yards.
Oh, we're
And
going to
Osage
go
gotta
for
go for 2. All right,
Okay.
they're going to bring old Berkey to the side.
Well, I know the team does a lot of this style of stuff. They're comfortable with these 2-point plays. And this, I have a feeling, is just going to be a mad scramble around.
2-point conversion attempt. Osage currently up 13.
Here they come after him.
Street will roll right. He will throw. He's got a guy deflected at the last second. So 2-point conversion, no good. Keeps the score right here at 20-7. But a 1-yard touchdown run by Quinn Street gives Osage another $100 from CUSB Bank.
Another $100 from CUSB on CUSB touchdown night.
All right, well, the defense has been really in tune here. All right.
That touchdown run by Street was his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. Coming into the night, he led 2A in total touchdowns with 13. He's added 2 more tonight, 1 through the air, 1 on the ground.
I don't think he's done tonight, but I think there's a wild play coming at some point here.
Burkhart to kick. Nice kick here as Hines will catch it at about the 10. Hines looking here to the near sideline and nowhere to go, blown up.
That's a fired up kickoff team right now. Fired up.
So the Tiger Hawks got themselves in a hole here. Osage trying to knock off North Fayette Valley for just the 3rd time in school history. First meeting between the two came all the way back in 1952. Osage won that game 6-0. The following year, they tied at 6. And then the next year after that, the Tiger Hawks picked up their first win in that series. First down and 10. Fullback dive and
ran
nice
that
run
trap.
right up the to the 30-yard line.
Little guessing by the linebackers there. Just guessed the wrong side and gain of about 7 or 8.
Griffith on the carry, tackled by Clark and Tabbert. Second down.
Osage bringing in some substitutes here as they bring in Noah Gallagher, trying to keep that D-line fresh. Second down, we'll call it 4.
Little power action.
It's going to be a first down run for the Tiger Hawks. Look like Lundgren to his left.
Lundgren, the ball carrier.
Haven't seen Lundgren run left a lot.
No. But the Osage defensive line is definitely following the strength rules right now. So whatever I think is where 76 and 79 line up, guard and tackle, that's where we're almost doing a shift.
First and 10, ball at the 35 of North Fayette Valley.
Ball. Okay, I thought there was a bobbled snap there. Nice job, Brock Trees, to stop that and leave that at a gain of 1.
Rogers with the carry, tackled by Street.
Well, might have came on the ground as Cam Rogers is.
Rogers has only had. He's averaging about 8 rushes a game. He hasn't rushed the ball much this game.
Still a 2-possession game, so the Tiger Hawks don't have to change their game plan yet, but they need to find a way to move this ball down the field. Second down and 9. Here's a quarterback design run for Rogers, and he's going to gain just another yard.
There's a lot of obstacles in there. Once again, my shout out to the defensive line, holding your blocks there. Just don't let those big linemen get 2-3 yards downfield. The guys behind them, we talked about in the pregame, your linebackers are more than capable of finding that ball and putting a stop to it.
3rd down and 8 coming up here for the Tiger Hawks as we approach a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. Rogers will scoot back a little bit, go in the gun. He'll hand off. Lundgren here to the near side, and he's not going to get away from Severin Dodd.
Gain of 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, he's got to get a couple yards out of it, but
I don't know if Coach Hines thinks he's in the danger zone or not. He's in that decision mode. You're not quite out of the ball game yet. So do you want to give Osage a short field?
4th and 5.
I don't see. They're
going for it.
Yep, they're going for it.
Got to watch a snap count here, though. They do have to snap the ball. About 16 seconds between play clock and game clock. Got to watch that ball in the gun.
Everybody's got to get down.
Rogers to his left, under some pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Machen, Gallagher.
That'll be a turnover on downs, and Osage with a golden opportunity to break this one wide open.
I'll be honest with you, the last number of games, Alex Machen has played like an all-state nose tackle, and that would be 3 in a row.
Yep, the last 2 years you have had that. You got
Mac Muller
at South Dakota State.
And Ledger Nails last year, was he first team?
Yep.
First team defense.
The bad thing is I think Mac Muller got snubbed, too, of an All-State. I mean, he was All-State in our mind.
Absolutely did.
Yeah, maybe some politics in that one.
Absolutely.
But 1st and 10, Osage under center to
Dodd.
Dodd.
There we go.
Dodd here to the left, and he's going to run for about
that should
5
take
or
us
6.
to the 4th quarter.
And we are going to the 4th.
2nd down.
Osage up 20-7, 12 minutes to go. Trying to extend this lead here in round 1 of district play. We'll take a quick break. This is Osage football on GSP.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need. Backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network.
Building supplies and Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Got Josh Olson here in the booth. I'm Nolan Peters. 4th quarter underway, or getting ready to be underway. Big thank you to Aiden Wickham, our camera operator tonight here on GSPN. 4th quarter coming up. Osage leading 20-7. They'll face a 2nd down, and I need to
officials timeout.
Mine saves me there. I didn't have the scoreboard updated. 2nd down and 6 coming up here to start the 4th quarter of play.
Probably just making sure the chains were set where they needed to.
13-point lead. Read option and Street.
No.
He's got to throw it, and it's incomplete. Well, that's...
One may call that in the grasp.
Yeah, Osage, maybe a little gift right there. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
That's just a decision Quinn's got to know, that they aren't changing their defensive style. Those outside linebackers have been coming across for the last 12 to 15 minutes of gameplay, and they're not worrying about the handoff.
4-down territory. 3rd and 6. Inside your opponent 30. Up by 13. Osage is going to have to call a timeout. They were taking too long.
We have a small issue. It's like we forget that the clock starts at 25 seconds, right?
Well, we've been doing about 40 after the play. As soon as the play is over, it's 40.
That's
right?
a quick 40 then.
Yeah. Right? Ain't it 40? What am I thinking?
25 just showed up on the...
Well, yeah, it's got to show up now after a timeout. I don't know.
We've seen this, though, the first number of games here. It's
week 1 there was some struggles getting up to the line of scrimmage. They've done a better job.
We have
for the most part last couple of weeks.
And some of that happens when you get behind the chains a little bit, where you're expecting a different outcome than you had. So now you got to pivot back to what's in my playbook again.
There's a lightning delay for Nashua and North Butler. So
okay,
all sorts of lightning delays around us.
We've been lucky.
Knock on wood. 3rd down and 6 coming up for Osage at the Tiger Hawk 29-yard line.
They are perfectly willing to go one-on-one here.
Straight pump fakes.
Nope.
Now he'll run to his left, and he's got some green in front of him. Makes one guy miss.
Should be a
just
first
enough
down.
for a first down. Needed 6. He gained 7.5. And Osage will keep this drive alive.
I'll be honest with you. I like what North Fayette's trying to do. They know they just can't sit back, and they got to come after and press the issue. So they're willing to go one-on-one on the outside. It's just that you've got a quarterback here that can kind of negate that. Kind of an eraser.
And the Tiger Hawks, they've had the ball twice this second half. They've only snapped it 7 times. Their defense has just been out there all game. Handoff, Trees. He loses his footing, puts a hand down, though, loses the ball. And who has it?
Well, they haven't signaled, so I think Osage still has the ball.
Osage still. Oh, Trees kept it. Okay.
Okay.
Trees on the carry.
I never saw a beanbag come out or anything.
I didn't either. But maybe they said his knee was down?
Possibly.
Yeah.
So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 22-yard line in North Fayette Valley, under 11 minutes to go. We'll spread it out, 2 receivers at each side. Handoff, Trees up the gut.
Yeah.
And Brock has gained maybe a yard on the play. 3rd and long.
Trees, the ball carrier.
Got 2 plays to get it.
And Bertram. 3rd down.
It is a 40-second play clock, Josh.
It is, yeah.
That's what I thought.
I just was confused why.
Yeah, as soon as the plays, yeah.
With 40 seconds and you're rolling to the line with 10 to go.
It goes quick. Exactly 10 minutes to go in this game.
I feel like there's a shot to the end zone at least sometime in here.
Empty set here for Street. Quinn throws, and it is
caught
for a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal, catch made
by
Brock Trees.
The
officials are going to.
Yep, they're giving him the catch.
At it.
They're giving him the catch.
Yeah, the sideline official was waving catch. He was talking to the back judge.
Yeah.
That's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal ball, at the 6-yard line. Trying to make this a 3-score game. They'll go
Come on,
the
get my man 5-6 here.
They'll go to Dodd. Severin pushing that pile. And he is going to get down
about the
2-yard line and bring up 2nd down and goal.
We got a Tiger Hawk down.
Injury timeout here for the Tiger Hawks. 2nd down and goal coming up around the 2-yard line. See, I don't know if he had another update or not. Still no other update from Crestwood. They still haven't even kicked off yet over in Waukon.
Right, it's not even 8:45.
We'll check and see.
I think I told you coming back from break, we might be done before they get kicked off.
They're saying 9 o'clock is the scheduled start time in Waukon.
Okay.
Oh, boy. That is already, about 2 hour and 20-minute drive for...
Well, from here, it's just short of 2.
So another 45 minutes.
Yeah, so you're talking 2.5 probably.
Boy, Forest City, a long trip out to Waukon. Now, you flip that next year, and it's going to be Waukon, a long trip out to Forest City.
Yeah, they had a big thunderstorm go right over at kickoff, and then it's just another one just walking through it right now. So
next week, Osage goes on the road again. They'll go to New Hampton. That'll be the Chickasaw's homecoming game.
Pulling off the field, they just got him up. think it was a cramping issue, I think. That was one of their defensive linemen.
All right, so they'll bring the teams back to the field. Osage will have 2nd down and goal, ball at the 2. Josh has been calling for 5 for the last couple of weeks.
Get him some here.
Does he get a get, or does he get his wish?
It's hard to go away from your big fullback.
Under center, Street. They'll go to Brock. He leans forward.
Come on, give it to him.
And he is short. Gains a yard, but he's still shy of the goal line.
Trees, the ball carrier for the Green Devils.
It's all right.
Hey,
Clock's your friend
another
right
40
now.
seconds
so,
off the clock.
3rd down.
3rd down and goal. Ball at inside the 1.
Yeah.
They'll stay in that I formation, I would assume. They'll huddle up, though. They got some time.
Well, you got 20 seconds. I'm not saying nothing, Nolan. I'm going to say that was a camera flash.
I don't see nothing. Under center. Street. And
There's
did he keep it?
I think it was a handoff to Dodd.
I think it was Street. I thought Quinn kept it.
Going for 2.
Another $100 from
Is that-
CUSB on touchdown.
Well, I don't.
I'll check. Hold on.
CUSB.
I think this. Yeah, you find out. That's another CUSB Bank touchdown. Another $100 donated by CUSB Bank. Osage will attempt the 2-point conversion. So it was a fumbled snap for 6. It sounds like 2-point conversion coming up for Osage. Back in the eye. They'll fake it, roll to the right, throws to the corner of the end zone. It's intercepted. Doesn't count as a stat. So a 2-point, no good.
Point after attempt intercepted by Bodensteiner.
And we have
a weather delay.
A weather delay. Well, we've been getting lucky, but not anymore. You're going to have to wait at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
So there is a weather
There's
delay.
one right to the south and west of us.
So 8:43 to play in the game. It's a 26.
Well, it was nice of the officials to let us get that touchdown in before they.
Due to lightning in the area, we are in a 30-minute weather delay.
So at least at the very least 30 minute.
There is a cell kind of the south of us, moving to the northeast. Charles City may be getting a little rain out of that.
Well, Street has got another rushing score. You called it, Josh. I guess you said he wasn't done.
Well, the unfortunate part here is the fans may be calling it a night. It's not raining.
8:43. You got to wait. And this game is far from being official.
Right. Nolan, is there a spot where they go official if it?
I think coaches can talk about it. I mean,
Sure.
if a game was lopsided,
This is borderlining.
You're up by 30 or 40 or something like that, or if there's 2 minutes left, then you're going to call the game. But yeah, I mean, you got
8
just
minutes
under
to go,
9
yeah.
minutes to go.
The game is far from decided.
Yeah, it's a 3-score lead. Actually, it'd be a 3-score lead. What am I doing? Can't do some math. Well, the nice thing is last week we avoided a weather delay when we were sitting outside, and we are inside the booth here.
Yeah.
So we're good to go. Not worried about equipment, but we have to wait a minimum of 30 minutes.
Well, it'd be fun to throw up some old games on there for the folks at home. I'm not sure we can freelance this.
Burns and I did this back in 2018. where we didn't start a game until like 9 o'clock. And
I haven't looked through the comments all that closely. I see Brittany's been keeping us updated on the Iowa score. Calvin, anyone who's actually likes football is not watching that game. Calvin, you're going to get me in trouble. Well, the game of the day tomorrow, at least in Big 12 country, is that a 10 a.m. kickoff or 12 p.m.? What is that out there in Utah for Texas Tech?
That's a 10 a.m. local kick.
Local kick, so
Kickoff
it's
at 11 Central Time. Utah and Texas Tech, a big game in Big 12 play.
Autumn Artistry, big day in Osage tomorrow, so we're geared up uptown for that. I know you, Nolan, there with have the car show at the fairgrounds. That's always a fun deal.
Stealing some graphics.
This is one of those. Times we keep the gates locked here at Sawyer Field on the home side, the entry gates. This might be one of those times where you want to unlock that if you're trying to get people out fairly quickly, because I think that's what they're trying to do. Not that there's anything going on here, but one exit, a lot of people coming out. So. And Burns didn't even tap us this time. Shout out to Scarlett Burns. Just declared this week she's accepted an invite to run with the Drake Bulldogs next year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So congratulations to Scarlett. She's off to a great start. I think she's won. I'm going to call it. She's won every state district meet she's been in this year. They ran over in Decorah last week, and there was some bigger competition over there from Wisconsin, I think some Illinois, maybe some Minnesota, some schools come down into that. So it was kind of an open, so to speak.
And you want to talk about operating on the fly? Look at that.
Let's see.
Olson.
Wow.
It ain't pretty, but.
Is that live?
Yeah.
It's live now. All right. Well, I don't know if this means anything, but North Fayette is loading up the whole sideline. Game's been called, right?
And Fayette's
going home.
That is the end of the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Your score,
There is some moisture falling, it looks like.
North Fayette Valley.
So we are now into, I guess,
Post-game.
the post-game show.
I don't know as we
Thank
expect.
you and travel home safe.
I don't know if coach is coming up or not.
I mean,
Well, now you can take your weather delay off and just put final.
yeah, I did, but I guess we got time.
We got time.
We ain't got nothing else to do. I mean,
Well, before the officials called it, I just thought that was odd that coolers were getting picked up and tables and. Well, kind of an anticlimactic ending, but congratulations to the Osage Green Devils, now 4-0 on the season. Nice opening round district win. Good to get that first one out of the way.
so
And for me, Nolan, I think they answered a few questions I had as far as how they would react to a team that traditional team that's been very successful over the years, knows how to win football games, has a program that's been built up. North Fayette is a good litmus test for a win that way, and not sure how this game would have ended, but it was trending towards a bigger win. And I don't think we've heard the last of the Tiger Hawks in the district. They're definitely going to be in contention here. But we'll have to see how the others play out here. It's I don't know enough about the two teams with Cresco and New Hampton. I assume that's kind of a rivalry game. They're not many miles separate those two schools, and they've been playing for a number of years. So Crestwood homecoming. Last we knew it was 13-9 midway through the second quarter.
All right, just making a post on X.
Gotcha.
So,
all right, what do we got?
You got a final score, 26-7.
Spencer Mubay, perfect time to join. Yep, thanks, Spence.
Is our graphic may not be working. Cresco, somebody said 19-0, approximately 5 minutes.
I thought it was 13-6.
They're backing up our camera. What are we doing here? All right. Well, welcome inside the booth, everybody, here at Sawyer Field. It's raining outside, but we're nice and clean inside. 26-7, the final. We'll see if we get the final stats.
Yeah. The statistician's down there packing up.
There you go, Josh.
Oh, you want me to actually do something? Okay.
Go for it.
Have we gone through the whole list already?
We have.
Okay.
You can start anywhere
so we'll
you
start
want.
at the top here. A big thank you to the local businesses and individuals that are sponsoring the Booster Club this year. Emerald level, the top level. Town and Country Insurance, A to Z Drying, Basic Building Supplies, Farmers Mutual Insurance, Hoff Celebrations, Mitchell County Regional Health Center, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Nathan McRoberts, Home Trust Bank, Mark's Tractor, Osage Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Craig Eisman Agency, Street Chiropractic, Jensen Seeds, and Curry's Asa Abloy.
Curry's.
Yeah.
They build doors.
We know about Curry's, yeah.
Yeah, big thank you to them.
Yeah, big thank you to the Emerald
They just
level.
jumped on board last week.
Oh, perfect.
On the Emerald level.
Perfect. And at Platinum level, we've got Bushbaum Lawn Care, Cedar Valley Orthodontics, Cooper's Osage Auto, Flooring America, the Canine Cabin, LR Fault Construction, Cedar Valley Seminary Foundation as their Platinum level sponsors. And then Gold level, Astrup Drug, Central Park Dentistry, Countryside Construction, CUSB Bank, First Citizens Bank, Herd Insurance Agency, Home North Iowa, Clapbrook Farm Systems and Electric, Mike Molstead Motors, Randy's Neighborhood Market, Top of Iowa Auto Wash, S&S Meats and Spirits, Mitchell County Abstract, Sharper Services, Unique Country Store, S&S Signs. Those are your up-to-date Osage Booster Club sponsors for the year.
And you can always jump aboard. We'll take all the help we can get.
There's plenty of school year left.
If you want to contribute to a GSPN, you can scan that QR code up in that
sorry
top
about your nose.
right corner. Yeah. And, throw in $1 here or there. All that money goes right into the Booster Club, which goes right back into Osage Community Schools. And I know Mrs. Trenton's class working hard. The GSPN kids coming up with more and more each week. So getting more kids involved in that. 26-7 is the final. The game is called with 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So for just the third time in school history, Osage has defeated the Tiger Hawks of North Fayette Valley. So wins over the Tiger Hawks in 1952, 1997, and now here in 2025. But more importantly, Josh, Osage improves to 1-0 in district play. They go to 4-0 overall, which is great, but now the true season has started. You're 1-0 in district play, but you also won by 19, which means you're at plus 17 in the tiebreaker. You maxed out tonight.
That's a big one. We talked about that a little bit off the air, and we've talked about that over the seasons. As you can score as many points as you want, you're just going to get credited with 19 or 17 points when it comes to tiebreakers. So that's crucial if and when that comes down to it as the season wears on that part of it. And if there's a tiebreaker needed, it goes to points on that part of it. So, great job, Coach Kyle, again, getting that play calling going. And speak of that, we're in the booth.
Hey, we got a guest with us,
We've got
too.
a guest.
All right. We got head coach Chris Kyle joining us here in the broadcast booth. We'll let you take your time, Coach. You're all good.
Five. There we go. All right.
Oh, just leave me hanging.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Y'all good, Coach? All right. We are now joined by head coach Chris Kyle. Who's a guest here? Who we got?
We got Theo, my son.
Theo,
all right.
Say hi, Theo. Hi. Yeah,
Theo, did you call that first play of the game?
Say yep. No.
That was the chuck it deep dog? Okay. All right.
Well, Coach, another good performance by your boys here, coming away with a 26-7 victory, called with 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in this game. But, Coach, other than that one drive for North Fayette Valley for their touchdown, your defense just continues to stifle their opponents. And the offense, at times was their own worst enemy with penalties. But when you guys really put it together, you're hard to be stopped.
Yeah, we just talked about we shot ourselves in the foot a lot with penalties. I think we had, I don't even know, in the first half it was 50-some yards at least on offense. And so, I really thought that drive to end the half, we kind of found some stuff that worked. And we just said, all right, we're going to hang our hat on that and make them stop with what's working for us. And if they can try and do it, then, we'll adjust. But we just really said, okay, we're going to set the tone physically, come in and just pound the ball, and that's what we did. So proud of the boys.
Yeah, North Fayette's an attacking defense, and they're going to live and die by the blitz. And for a while there, they did a good job of disrupting. But like you said, you just gotta find the right combination of plays. And when you got number 4 with the ball in his hand, many times the play's going to look right.
For sure. And teams, or especially them tonight, they were really focused on taking away Quinn's sprint out game. And so and zero for them, the Griffith kid is just he's a menace on defense. He does a phenomenal job.
Absolutely.
Just plays extremely hard, but I was just really proud that we were able to find it, and the line made some adjustments on our calls up front, and we were able to get a piece of him there to the point there, he was pretty banged up by the end of the game there and was really kind of hurting if they would have to come back out. I'm not sure he would have been able to go, talking with the coach. So,
I wondered that. It looked like the game plan after that first quarter was score doesn't matter, we're going to lean on them. And I saw that late in the second quarter, and then that start of that third quarter, there's a couple fresh downs, and then they were back to, they're having an issue with substitution, which is something I like that we're doing, Coach. Right. Our defensive line, there's 7 guys that are seeing snaps in there.
And we've talked a lot about that we try and keep guys fresh, and we do have a lot of guys that go both ways, but especially in the trenches, we've got 7 or 8 guys up front that we feel on the D-line especially that can really give us quality snaps.
Yeah, and they don't have to be, the guys that are coming in don't have to get 25 snaps a game.
For sure.
But 10, that's a big deal when you get to that fourth quarter.
Well, especially here in district play where, like we saw tonight with the Tiger Hawks, a well-coached team from Coach Hines, but this district's going to be a dogfight. Almost every game is going to be like what we saw tonight, where you got to earn everything.
Yeah. Well, and I think, too, that's the defending district champion that came in here, and, a team that beat us here 2 years ago, and in my time, that's the first time we beat North Fayette in my time as head coach, and, I think it's just one of those things that the boys really set the tone.
He's loving that.
He is loving that. But I think, he...
Broadcaster.
Yeah. Future.
Coach Hines and that staff do a phenomenal job of getting better throughout the year, and they play a really tough non-district schedule.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just it was just fun. Nolan and I talked this week about this is really, and it's probably your thoughts too, is really a litmus test.
For sure.
It's fun to win 51-0, but what do you learn about your team in that? I thought that was a big one. You go up top early. Everything's going good, and then you reach that point like, oh boy, this is a football team.
Fight.
Yeah. This isn't going to be score every play kind of thing. And so you're looking around at your team going, okay, I like what I'm seeing here. We just got to recenter, refocus.
Our response was really good.
And
I think that was
every time you talk,
but our response was really good. We haven't really been challenged offensively yet this year. We've only punted. Our starters have only punted one time. Looks like we got our other Emmy popping into. But we knew we were going to take some punches tonight. We really worked hard to just really find our center and find, our leadership did a phenomenal job of just keep staying together and keep playing hard and, make adjustments on the fly. they were able to come off and give us some really good information so we could make adjustments in what we were calling for plays. So.
Coach, with the weather, I mean, coming into tonight, I mean, we really had no idea what we were going to get. We figured we could get a pop-up shower, but when you're out there coaching and calling plays, like things like that coming up on your mind of like, hey,
I'm not going to lie, weather's been a huge concern all week. We've had we've gone outside every day, but we've had a really, really tough weather week as far as we've had a terrible week as far as like what the weather was like, and so we practiced in the rain all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and even part of Thursday. And so there you go, good job. But the weather was the unknown, and we really felt our speed was a huge advantage for us. And they were a lot quicker, especially at linebacker, than I gave them credit for on film. But part of that's they're playing the North Fayettes, the Independences, who are rated 3rd and 5th in 3A. And so, we knew they would come in and give us a punch, and we really liked how we responded there late in the second. And again, that late second, early third has really been where we've put a huge emphasis coming into the year on play calling and on mentality. And, they talk all the time, halftime adjustments. I don't know if you can really adjust much at halftime. It's more.
It's kind of a myth.
It is.
Right.
Sure
I know, other than attitude and a few alignments, that's about it.
Yeah, we talked a lot about just doing the little things that, cutting out the penalties, cutting out some of the little stuff that was really hurting us, and really just set the tone physicality-wise.
Absolutely. Those are the things in the second half. You could see that was an emphasis, like just play clean.
Yeah.
Like down here in front, earlier in the game, Griffin had a play. It's a playing hard, but he had a block in the back.
Yep.
Negates a big gain.
Yep.
Down here, he had a chance to do it again.
Yep.
And this time he just was like, you know what, I'm just going to get in the way.
Stand there.
I'm just going to get in the way.
Yep.
We'll take 4 yards.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So that's when you got a team that's listening to your coach and thinking about how that goes. So, that's fun to see, is the evolution of this football team.
Well, and I think just the fact that the boys are so easy to coach and take that coaching, and we don't usually make the same mistake twice. I really like that about this group. So
Yeah. I mean, early in the first half, it was the scoring drive.
Yep.
Great tackle. Probably got the flag. Gavin did.
Yep.
But you're going to get that. He's
Yep.
playing hard. I don't think it was malicious.
Nope.
But it got those guys going, and you go, okay, this is the lesson. Like, don't give them life.
Yep.
And you come out the next how many drives, we're not doing that
Yeah,
anymore.
Coach Eustace and our defensive staff just do a phenomenal job, and our defense just flies around, and the physicality that we play with is just, I'm really impressed with how hard and how physical we are playing. And we knew that was going to be a battle, and we knew they were going to give us everything we wanted. And our boys, I thought, really met their physicality and probably raised it a level or two, and I was just really proud of the boys for that.
Yeah.
So.
This is what Nolan and I thought the game would look like.
Yep.
Especially early on.
Yep.
It was a fun game to call.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, this is what we want to see. We want to see a little bit of adversity.
Yep.
Like, how are they going to respond? And those are kind of the springboards for the rest of the year.
For sure. And,
So.
This was a good litmus test for us. We talked about that. And, New Hampton next week will be a test for us as well. And then, bringing Waukon in here for homecoming, I think will be a big game for us here that week that really kind of, I think, sets the tone for the rest of the district slate. So
Yeah, this district race is going to be fun. It's glad we're not over in Waukon. They have a weather delay. They haven't even started that game, I don't believe, and they're starting at 9:25. It's Forest City driving all the way to Waukon. It'll be a late night over there.
Yep.
Last update we ever saw was we had 13-9. Crestwood was leading in the second quarter over New Hampton. Haven't heard anything else on that, but this district race, coach, got to be fun. But most importantly, you just got to go 1-0 each week, and you guys did that. You answered the call, and we'll get ready and take on the Chickasaws next week.
For sure. Yeah, we're excited for it and excited to get a chance to play another 4 quarters of football. So, but we're just excited to break this one down and give the kids 24 hours, and then we move on to New Hampton. So.
Well, Coach, we'll let you go celebrate with your staff and your kids.
Theo's ready to party.
Yeah, Theo's ready to.
Yeah, he's ready.
Theo, you got any last words, buddy?
You say go Big Green.
Close. I'll take it.
Coach, we'll let you go. I appreciate you coming up here talking with us, and go celebrate this one tonight. And we'll talk with you next week.
Thanks, guys.
That is Chris Kyle, the head coach of your Osage Green Devils. They get the win tonight, 26-7. The game called with 8 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. But Green Devils 1-0 in the district. They go to 4-0 overall. Josh, boy, Theo, he is.
He loves it. He's got a voice.
He's a football guy.
Voice for radio and a face for TV.
I don't know if he was wanting to coach or wanting to broadcast. He wanted the headset though.
He did want the headset. Well, you got to cultivate the next set of entertainers. Let's put it that way. So.
Well, our next broadcast here on the football field, we'll make the trip over to New Hampton next Friday. Cover that for you here on GSPN. We do got volleyball coming up next week here on GSPN, so we'll have that broadcast for you as well. But we'll just kind of go through your final scoring plays for you. Osage with 4 touchdowns in this game. Griffin Uhlenhop, again, the first play of the game, 76-yard touchdown reception, a perfect pass from Quinn Street, and Uhlenhop finds pay dirt, for the 4th time this year. Those two have connected, so they have been some big plays between 4 and number 2 there. And then Gavin Mueller for Osage had a 2-yard touchdown run. And then Quinn Street with a couple of 1-yard touchdown runs. So 3 touchdowns on the ground, 1 through the air. Puts Osage up to 22 touchdowns on the year, and they only gave up 1 tonight. So just 3 touchdowns allowed in the first 4 weeks. Got to keep that going, but got to get harder too. There's some good teams coming up here in the next couple of weeks. And Osage, you just want to go 1-0. And
yep, keep doing the little things well, and the rest will take care of itself.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Big thank you to Aiden Wickham, our camera operator here on GSPN. Thanks to Chris Kyle and his boy Theo and his daughter coming up and chatting with us and joining us in the booth. And Josh, as always, appreciate your help here on GSPN.
Been a pleasure.
Big thank you. Most importantly, we couldn't do any of this without our Booster Club sponsors. You've seen our Emerald sponsors rotating up in that top. Let me see if I can. Which way do I got to point? Up in the top left corner.
Yep. Emerald sponsors get their rotating business logo up there, so that's a nice deal for it too.
But
there are some other perks to go along. If you have questions, contact a Booster Club member. There's some other nice things that come along with the levels.
And if you're from afar and you just want to contribute to GSPN, you can scan that QR code up in the top right. It doesn't have to be much. We're not asking
$5. $5 goes a long ways to the kids.
Maybe the price of admission, or a couple bucks here and there, and it goes right back to the kids. Well, good news in Waukon. They are working their way out to the field, it looks like. So they're going to be starting that one.
Wowzers.
Forest City and Waukon.
Forest City's going to be rolling back in about 2 in the morning at this rate. So good luck.
It's going to be a long night. Well, that's going to wrap it up here for us on GSPN. For Josh Olson, I'm Nolan Peters. Thank you all for tuning in, and have yourselves a great weekend.